What is up, my aesthetic boys? It's Fresh, back with another video. On today's episode of Choosing Beggars, we take a closer look at just how much clout people are forced to spend on modern housing and how the US dollar's weak conversion rate has affected the clout market. Let's dive in. Outdoor electric grill, alright, $100. Hi, is this still available? Would you take $60? Yep, it's still available. I can do 70. Do 50 and you got a deal. But why would I take less than your first offer? Oh, because I was given a budget that I wasn't given before. Yeah, but that's not how negotiating works. My price isn't tied to your budget. Excuse me? My husband said $50 and I can't go over that. Then why did you offer 60 originally? Well, because I thought he would give me the extra 10. Okay, 75 and it's yours. Oh, and you went up on your initial offer, so why did you do that? Well, I thought my wife was gonna give me $5, but she didn't. My roll machine's not rolling when I ask it to. Its primary function. Well, I attempted to locate the malfunction. And? It happened in the complicated zone. Well, I can determine the malfunction. Hey, will this require currency? Expertise always does. I should have consulted a novice. Hey, you can't put thanks in the bank. Yeah, but you can put exposure in the bank. There's the difference. Choosing Beggar Relative wants to use my vacation home for free, except it's an investment property that we don't use. It's not a spare home. I have a condo at a resort in a popular vacation spot. I run it as a business. The resort rents it out for me as if it's part of their hotel and keeps a percentage. I bought it during the last recession. It was cheap. I'm not rich with extra homes just lying around not being used. It's extra income and I depend on it because I'm an IT contractor, so I'm unemployed for at least a month a year on average. This income is necessary. Importantly, to have it count as a business, not a home, I can't use it for more than a few days a year. This year, I let my sister have all my personal use days as an anniversary gift. In comes a Choosing Beggar relative, CBR through the rest of the story, who found out from my sister that I let her use the property as a 25th anniversary gift for free. And folks, we all know what happens when a Choosing Beggar finds out that you gave someone else something for free. They must deserve it too. So this Choosing Beggar relative calls me up one day to let me know she's taking her family on a vacation and wants to use my condo. I told her she can book it through Vrbo and I gave her a discount code, which is my standard family discount. My family discount basically is at the point where I make nothing from the rental after fees to the resort. I text her a link to the property and tell her how to book with the coupon. She starts asking if it was available and I told her I didn't know, she'd have to check Vrbo. She asks how much. Again, I don't know off the top of my head because I don't set the price, the resort does based on demand. She starts to get heated and says, I'm not being helpful. And I told her I can't do anything myself. If I wanted to use it myself, I'd have to book it the exact same way. She calls back and tells me it won't let her book. I hop on Vrbo and check and it says it's not available for those dates. One of the days is already booked. She asks if I can cancel it. I said no, because I don't manage it and I'd have to pay full price for the person to stay somewhere else on the resort. She's upset, I can tell, but she does decide to change the dates. The day that was booked was at the end of her scheduled stay. Then she sees the price and calls me back, upset that it would be about $2,500 US. I told her that that's the best I can do. She asks why it isn't free, and I said, it's a resort, and part of that is a $15 per person per day fee, and she has 5 people staying for 12 days. That's $900. Then there's a $300 cleaning fee, and I have to pay taxes and fees on the rental, which is most of the rent. She gets mad and asks why she can't use it for free like my sister. She said some choice words about me being greedy and trying to ruin their vacation. I was done at this point and told her straight up she has to pay because she's a cousin, not my sister, it's not her 25th anniversary, and I don't have to give you anything since this is the first time you've called me in 3 years, and it's only to ask for a handout. Well, anyone who's watched a few of my videos or taken a look at the subreddit knows that this is not the first Choosing Beggar to try and get a free vacation. It's not the first to use a family member for personal gain, and for both of those situations, it sure as hell won't be the last. I mean, come on. This is a pairing as old as time. Choosing Beggars and using family members for free vacations go together like, I don't know, peanut butter and jelly, salt and pepper, YouTube and demonetization, Reddit and originality, old people and using their pointer finger to type on phones, white rappers and speaking really fast without saying much, Jake Paul and sketchy brand deals, r/entitled parents in fiction short stories. Look guys, what I'm trying to say is that these are just the facts of life. The best we can do is understand they exist and move along. Be like Terry. He sees a light beer, he drinks free light beer. Terry is happy and grateful. Look at him, look at the little guy. Don't be like Leia over here from Yelp. She sees a free light beer and she complains that there isn't a better selection of free beer. Just be like Terry. Terry is cool. Well, I never liked Leia much anyway. I am raising money for a good cause. For me to go to Disney. I see all these people who use this thing to donate to a charity which they never donate to any other time. I'm not gonna lie. I don't donate to anything any other time. Why would I here? Help Mike get to Disney in 2020. Thanks, y'all. Send me to Disney. $0 of 1,000. I'm not sure I really follow the charitable donation logic, that there are people who might not donate to certain charities other times, but they do on Facebook, and that makes them fake or something, so you should give this guy money to go to a theme park? Alright. $2,300. I don't have $2,300. Any lower? Okay, if you pay today, $2,000. Well, I've got 1,000 in a baby crocodile. I'm sorry, a what? A baby whom? Designers that will work for free? It would be in your best interest to contact me via Messenger. Thank you. Is this a threat? That's right, designers that work for free. We have your children tied up in a basement. But we're a charity. I was selling 4 cocktail/ball gown dresses online. 1 gold, 1 blue, though I doubt you could tell the difference. 1 green, and the last was a navy dress made for a child. They were all originally around $200 to $300, and I was selling them for $20 to $50 a piece. I received a call from a lovely sounding lady who initially asked about the gold dress, or was it the blue one? Anyway, it was the most expensive. Then she realized I was selling more than 1 dress, and her questions quickly turned from, what size is it, to personal questions such as, why are you selling them? What did you wear them to? And, oh, but I'm sure you looked beautiful in them. Are you sure you want to sell them? Slightly confused, I did answer the questions. They were essentially just taking up space in my rather small wardrobe. Oh, but surely they mean something to you. Dresses are memories. I suppose? I have my photos of the event, though, so I'm happy to let them go. Well, if that's the case, perhaps you would consider giving them to me. You can donate them. I run a wonderful charity for women who need dresses but can't afford them. They would love your dresses. You'd be helping other women have wonderful memories of their own. I had honestly considered this before. During formal season, Australian version of prom, there are various charities that do collect and give away dresses and suits for struggling families so their kids can dress up and enjoy their formals. So I asked her which charity she belonged to. We're new, she said. We're just getting started. We'd just love your dresses. They'd really help us get off the ground. Oh, okay. Do you have a website or Facebook I can look at? Are you a registered charity? Oh, no. We don't have any of that yet. Okay, so you're like this well-known charity? Oh, not yet. She starts to speak quickly here as if she's trying to avoid me noticing. We set up stores for families to come to and sell the dresses much cheaper than any other stores, but we're a charity, I promise. Sorry, you sell them? Oh, yes, but we are a charity. If you send us the dresses, we can make sure they go to people who need them. We're based in another state. I know postage isn't expensive. You'd really be doing a wonderful thing for us and families in need. I'm sorry, but how much do you normally charge for the dresses? Suddenly she sounds a little less bubbly and cheerful and a little more on the snarky side, speaking faster than she already had been. Oh, that doesn't matter. You don't need them, right? What's $100 to you against people to make a lovely memory for a lovely lady in need? Well, you see, I'm happy to donate them to a charity, but I'm not sure I'm comfortable with posting them. I think I'd rather just deliver them to a local charity. Now all of the cheerfulness is out of her voice. She's almost snappy now. Well, that would be your choice. Personally, I believe in helping those who ask. If you had no intention of giving them away, you should have said so. I'll take all 4 for $50 if that makes you happy, but I don't think you should want money at all. I think you should just do the right thing and donate them. I'm a little stunned at the sudden turn in behavior. You know what? You have a great point. I'll donate them to a local charity. Thanks for the idea, and have a lovely day. She started to say something else, but I hung up at that point. I'm not sure she understands what charity means, but my definition certainly isn't buying cheap dresses to sell for a bit more. Okay, so the way I see it, there's one of two options. The person soliciting for the free dresses runs a thrift store of some sort and is trying to flip cheap evening wear under the guise of charitable donations. Or perhaps she runs an online store of some kind, and she's trying to flip cheap evening wear under the guise of charitable donations. What I mean to say is that either way, she's trying to flip cheap evening wear under the guise of charitable donations, which, while yes, would technically be a donation and perhaps could be considered in a non-legal sense charitable under OP's part, that's about where the buck stops on this story. Friends, if you can, design a logo in 48 hours, DM me. No monetary gain, just clout. Come on, man, clout ain't gonna pay my rent in Los Angeles. Look at these apartment prices. Even under 1.5 clout per month. That's a lot of clout to be spending just to live. I can't take your clout, that's way too little. When you go out of the way to give someone a free watch. Hey, 13 minutes out. Okay, I am here waiting. Where you at? Stuck in traffic. Where? Pizza beggar. So I used to deliver pizzas for a big chain in a fairly large city. One day, I had this order to an area of town that can be a bit sketchy. I get to the house, and the windows had newspaper over them. It was definitely run down. The order was pretty large, though. 3 pizzas, breadsticks, wings, and a soda. I knock on the door, and a kid answers. Hey dude, can you grab your parents? I have your order. The kid runs off and grabs his dad. A man looking like he just finished drinking a 30-pack appears. Hey man, I have your order, I said to him. I didn't order any pizza, the CB says. Okay, sorry to disturb you. I begin to walk away. Now, this thing does happen. Someone moves and mentally uses the old address or an Airbnb, not knowing where they are, and use my location on Google Maps. I've heard it all. So I step away. The CB goes, well, wait. Do you have an onion and mushroom pizza, a sausage and black olive, and a cheese pizza with buffalo wings, some bread and a Coke? I'm dumbfounded because, yeah, that's the exact order. Yeah, I say. Well, I'll give you $10 for it all. Sorry, man, it's like a $40 order. Yeah, but it's just gonna go to waste, and my kids are really hungry. Sorry, man, I can't do it. At this point, I'm back in my car. Hey, don't be such a jerk about it. Just give me the food. I'll give you $10, say you lost the order, keep the 10 as a tip. I'm good, dude, I say as I get into my car. He comes off his porch at me. Oh, you asshole, you're gonna starve my kids. So I bolt away, and he stands in the street giving me the finger. Went back to the store and ate his pizza. We blocked him for delivery. Okay, now I'm confused. I thought standard etiquette when you couldn't pay the delivery driver was to have sex with them. Hell, there are countless videos and stories out there to prove it. But on a more serious note, that seems like a good value. Let me check, though. Let's see. I'll add up the order on Domino's just as the guy has written. 1 onion, mushroom, 1 olive and sausage, a cheese, we got breadsticks, wings, and a soda. Now, assuming the pizzas were mediums, which from Domino's really aren't that big, and the wings were all the smallest size, we come out to about $37. So with delivery, it isn't that far off at all. And on a side note, this video was not sponsored by Domino's, but Domino's, please sponsor me. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Be sure to subscribe for more daily Reddit content. Drop a like if you liked the video, and I will see you all tomorrow.